some fans can be real obsessed with the wrestlers out there. I wouldn't be one of those. Nah.
Wrestling fans are some of the most energetic and passionate people in the world.
Oh,
However, fans do overstep their boundaries and have
yesterday.
inappropriately touched the wrestlers. Triple H and Kane's championship vs. mask match is mostly remembered for Kane's dramatic unmasking after the match. However, one female fan in the audience made the night memorable for a different reason. About a minute into the match, Kane and Triple H went over the barricade and started fighting amongst the fans. A woman in the front row was right up against the game and decided to touch Triple H's backside. It was incredibly subtle and most viewers didn't see it, and the game himself didn't even sell the inappropriate touch. When he first appeared in the main roster, Roman Reigns, along with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, would always walk through the crowd when they made their entrance. Even after the group ended, Roman Reigns continued to enter through the audience, but these incidents are probably the reasons why he stopped doing it. During a match against Fandango on SmackDown, Reigns was making his entrance like normal. However, a woman standing next to Roman thought she wasn't close enough and decided to rub her hand along Roman's arm. The fan's reaction afterward says it all. At a different event, a fan
I don't
went
think
even
that's
further.
no, like I have seen it even today when they are walking, like people are stroking them the whole time. I don't, even with Braun Breaker, because like he's really huge, and it is even if he doesn't like high five anyone, it is easy to touch him. And I see people like constantly touching the wrestlers. I think it's for sure like it's not normal, but for wrestlers, kinda is.
While walking through the crowd, a woman tried to get Roman Reigns to touch her chest. Jeez, even Roman Reigns was surprised by it. One fan incident was so weird that WWE decided to erase it from history. Shortly after the Shield broke up, Roman was making his usual entrance for a match against Kane on SmackDown. A girl decided to grab Roman's hand, and Reigns had to actually swipe her away. Maybe WWE felt like Roman Reigns was too aggressive or something, but either way, they decided to remove the incident when the show was made available on the WWE Network. If all that seemed inappropriate,
come on, man. She literally put herself onto him. The guy needs to keep walking. Is he gonna just stop? It's her fault. She deserves that. Like, I don't understand. Is that gonna be like also harassment because she's a woman? Like, get out of here.
Wait till you watch this. During Randy Orton's early years in WWE, he had this ladies' man persona. Now, whether this is part of the script or it was just Orton being himself is up for debate, but one female fan decided to play along. While at a non-televised show in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, a woman decided to lick the legend killer's chest. She didn't go in for a kiss or a touch, she wanted a lick. Yeah, Randy's face tells it all. Shortly before AJ Styles made his WWE debut, he faced off against Adam Cole in Ring of Honor. The two put on an amazing show, and the fans were eager to show their appreciation. Maybe a bit too eager. After winning the match, AJ went to hug a fan, only for that guy to go in for a kiss. Styles immediately walked away, but it was an incredibly awkward and inappropriate moment. Besides shows, the one other place where fans get up close to their favorite wrestlers is at meet and greet events. We've seen men do awkward and sometimes just inappropriate things to female wrestlers at these events, but it happens to male wrestlers too. While meeting with fans, one woman was such a huge Undertaker fan, she decided to kiss the dead man. It's unclear if the Undertaker was comfortable with the kiss or not, but at the very least...
She's even a mother and she's holding her daughter there, and that's what she does. What does the daughter think? Where is daddy? What are you doing, Mom?
This is very surprising to see and shocked a lot of people. For almost their entire WWE careers, the Bella Twins entrance music has started by saying,
"You can look, but you can't touch."
You can look,
well,
but you can't
one Cleveland,
touch.
Ohio fan decided to ignore that. On an episode of
He looked at me,
Superstars, Nikki Bella was making her entrance and interacting with the crowd. One fan wanted a bit more than a high five and grabbed Nikki and gave her a kiss on the cheek. It should be noted that
we can give this one a pass, right? We all can agree that we can give this one a pass, and we all know why, but we're not going to mention the reason, right?
that particular fan has special needs and regularly attends WWE events in Cleveland. Nikki Bella didn't seem too bothered by the surprise kiss and was all smiles as she entered the ring for her match.
It's okay. He doesn't know
After
better.
a 4-month hiatus, the Boss returned to WWE and ignited a feud with Becky Lynch. This set up a match between the two at Clash of Champions for Becky's Raw Women's Championship. During the fight, Lynch accidentally took out the referee with a chair. With no one officiating the match, the two women started fighting into the crowd and around the arena. They eventually made their way back to ringside, with Becky Lynch in control. As she was throwing Sasha Banks over the barricade, a fan in the front row reached out to touch Sasha's butt. Just a few seconds later, that same fan also grabbed Banks by the arm, but let go very quickly. This caused...
Okay, I genuinely do not think that he was trying to grab her booty. I think he was trying to help her not fall over because he cares about her. But maybe I am too nice, okay? Or too naive when it comes to this.
Quite an uproar online, but despite the outrage, the fan wasn't ejected from the building. A few days after the incident, it was reported that WWE was investigating the situation and would likely be issuing lifetime bans to anyone involved. Banks herself said on social media she'd be suing, but nothing else was shared. Either way, the lesson here is, don't be like this guy. In August of 2017, after competing in a match at an untelevised WWE live event, Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss were leaving the ring. Jax was holding Bliss on her shoulder, and a young fan in the front row took the opportunity to give Alexa a pat on the butt. Nia quickly turned around, but seemed to laugh it off when she realized it was a kid. Sometime after the incident, Alexa Bliss was asked about it.
You guys give too much credit to kids, alright? Kids are naughty as F. He knew what he was doing there, okay? Even if he is a kid, you can, he's kid, he's naive. They know. Male kids especially, they know. He knew what he was doing there, okay? Maybe even his father told him to do it.
Sometime after the incident, Alexa Bliss was asked about it.
Well, when it happened, I asked Nia because she was carrying me over her shoulders. I was like, is that you? And she was like, no. And like, we just walked back and we were just like, we laughed it off. But
Before a match against Oksana, Natalya was making her entrance like normal and celebrating with the fans. She went to pose behind a group of attendees, and a young child got a bit handsy and touched one of Natalya's breasts. It was pretty quick, and the kid was likely excited just to...
I don't think the kid knew very well in this situation. This is too small. This one is a bit smaller. Like, I think he genuinely just was excited and wanted to hug her, and he had no idea where he's touching. Because you see that he's not looking at it. He's looking at the camera, so yeah.
To be so close to a WWE wrestler. Natalya didn't seem to even notice the touch, and even gave the young fan a high five right afterwards.
Yeah, this
Incidents
is fine.
of fans touching female wrestlers haven't just happened in WWE.
Okay.
In 2019, the Mexican wrestling company AAA hosted an event called Conquista Total in Cancun. At the show, future WWE star Scarlett Bordeaux competed in a 6-woman tag team match. At one point, Scarlett performed a crossbody to the outside. When she got up, a fan standing ringside pulled her towards him and began rubbing her body with his hands. Lady Shani, one of Bordeaux's tag team partners, pulled her away from the barricade and out of the man's reach.
One WWE fan went way too far and started climbing the elimination
Where are the
chain.
bodyguards when it comes to stuff like this? They need to be exactly there immediately.
To see that, watch this video.
Okay, well, that is it, I guess. That was so, like, you can see from those pictures alone, I guess, like, there is no video out there, or even if there is, you can see that's actual real harassment, and you are not allowed to show something like that on YouTube. The guy completely, like, he is so much stronger than her, and he completely took her. Like, it wasn't even just a touch. He just grabbed her and didn't let go and was rubbing. Like, ew, 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 ew. Oh my God. See, like, it's hard to be a wrestler as a female, like to be a female wrestler, because a lot of times they get sexualized. Men don't get I mean, they do by other women, but at the end of the day, if they decide to move out of that situation, they can easily do it, like Roman Reigns did, even if the people gonna call it harassment or whatnot, which I don't agree with. It's not harassment. It's literally taking care of yourself there and protecting yourself, which he is allowed to do. And a woman would do the same, but she can't, because physically she's not capable of doing that. And that's why it is sad to see situations like this. And it makes me personally be more mad when I see a female wrestler going through it.